Hello everyone, Memory here. So first things first, you're gonna have to get used to me talking now, because I'll be trying to commentate some, if not most, of my future videos using this stupid accent and broken voice. Now that's out of the way, let's talk about today's topic, event boxes. Now what could possibly be interesting to talk about when it comes to event boxes? Well, because if you manage your resource correctly, you can make money from those boxes even without opening them. It may seem like magic, but this is considered as common knowledge for many others, and they have been taking advantage of this ever since the game first came out. It is called Statistics and Some Fundamentals of Economy. And no, it's not as complicated and boring as it sounds. I just wanted to use those words so I sound professional. Anyways, let me give a few examples first to give a better idea of what I'm talking about. Let's use the fortune and rarity boxes on the screen now for example. After opening 177 rarity boxes, which is the cheaper one, I've got 900 ancient spirit dusts, along with a few other enchanting materials, and 7 gold fishies that worth 5 million each. This tells me that the needs for blackstone is going to drastically increase because people would need them to make concentrated blackstones from the shards you get and caphras stones from the dust you get. This result also tells me that the price of accessories and some other hot commodities are going to go up as well, because some people might use the extra cash on those instead. Now, what should you do after you know this information? First, sell accessories like witch's earring or Bencho's necklace, because people now have the money to buy more of them and try upgrading their gear, or melt for more shards, and therefore those accessories will be selling at its maximum price. Second, make steel horseshoes or gruntle armors for a while, because people need fail stacks for enchanting their gears, so those items would sell very well as well. Finally, save up those monies to prepare for the future events. There will be other event boxes that give you a large amount of accessories like witch's earring and Bencho's necklace. When those boxes came out, those accessories were reduced to their minimum price, which sometimes costs a quarter or less of its original price. And that is when you stock them and wait for them to come back to maximum price again and instantly make typically double to triple the amount of original money invested after tax. Yes, it does have a few drawbacks. The biggest one is risk. You can never be sure what the next event is going to be, or if the weekly update is going to release content that may affect the decision that you've made. Secondly, if you choose to invest large quantity of accessories, you don't know when exactly the price is going to come back up, so a big chunk of your money is essentially locked away from you until the price comes back up. Here are some solutions that I use to avoid these problems or drawbacks. First, when you're starting, never invest more silver than what you can make within a week. This is because when you fail, you know that you only lose a week worth of progression at most. Second, research on accessories that can be processed into hearts and sharp shards, and only buy those accessories when the price is equal or lower to the average amount of shards you get from melting them. This ensures that if you ever need some money, you can always turn them into shards and sell for money, since the shards would always sell at the maximum price, unless this fact is changed in the future. I'm sure after a while, you don't have to stick with these rules and you can make more silver by doing riskier version of this. It is an interesting way to increase your account's overall value, but you just need to do more research and keep yourself up to date with the patch notes. Normally, I would just give out a list of what to buy and what not to buy, but in this case, I can't do that because there are way too many things that could happen which would make the list irrelevant again. For example, right now, witch's earring is always a good accessory to watch out for, because not only TED witches are still somewhat relevant competitively, but it can also be melted for 1 to 2 sharp shots, and therefore there will always be a need for it. However, in the future, witch's earring might not be competitive anymore, and the needs for sharps might be reduced for whatever reason. In that case, witch's earring is no longer a good option. Some of you might ask, what if somehow everyone saw this video and they all started doing this, which makes it hard for everyone else to make money this way? My answer to that is, it is unlikely, because there will always be some people who need the money to pre-order other stuff they wanted during the event. There will always be other people who don't like to lock their money up for a long period of time. And there will always be new players that sells them because they have more important things to work on, which requires those fast cash. The rest of the people who choose to do this would either not have enough silver to buy out all the supplies, or they don't have enough space to hold those supplies. Personally, I don't use this method all that often because I spend my money on blowing up yellow accessories way too much. But from time to time, I would still buy certain accessories when they are on sale, because of the fact that if the price of the accessories that I decided to buy never rise back up, or takes too long to come back up, I'll just smash them for myself. So even with these drawbacks, I still recommend this method as a way to make money, because it is one of the laziest things that you can do to profit, and you can't really lose money if you know what you're doing. I'm not a grinding person because I usually fall asleep if I ever grind for like an hour or two. Plus, I usually don't have the time to grind properly because of real life stuff. I think that many BDO players are in similar situation where playing for a long period of time is not an option, and therefore we always want new ways that doesn't require too much time to make money in order to progress and keep up with others. So that's about it for what I wanted to say about these boxes. Right now I'm trying to learn how to use new video editing software, and hopefully I'll be able to make videos faster in the future. It is pretty overwhelming to learn actually, but Windows Movie Maker doesn't have a lot of the functions that I wanted to use. So rest in peace, my brain cell. Anyways, hopefully I helped some of you, and I'll see you again in the next video. Peace.